Hello.
Ciao, 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 ciao.
Jared. How are you?
Oh, whose beard is bigger, yours or mine?
No, it's quite big. It's almost the same.
Holy guacamole.
So how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Working. I mean, we
Yes.
were working.
Like usual. Are you at the office?
What?
Are you at the office?
Yeah, I'm in the office. Yeah. Can you recognize it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You know it.
The laboratory.
Yeah, the laboratory. Yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock, something like this.
Alessandro, we have to be very careful because we can't forget that we're talking in front of thousands of people right now.
I know. I was saying that it's something that are happening in the real life. That's why it's strange, that everybody
it's very, very bizarre.
Very bizarre. Yeah. But it's okay. I mean, it's easier, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy as long as the secrets don't fall out.
Yeah, we have to pay attention. Yeah, we don't have a lot of secrets.
No, not really.
Not really.
Everything's out in the open.
It's almost Yeah.
So where are you right now? You're in Rome.
Yeah, I'm in Rome. I was working with people of the communication, and I'm still working. I mean, in the pre-fall collection, and we are planning a few things. I mean, it's like usual. And what are you doing?
I'm in New York City. I'll show you right now. Look, I'm in New York.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I just got to New York City. And I'm just here for a couple of days. Mm-hmm. I'm doing an event with the Andy Warhol Museum.
Beautiful!
A benefit to raise some money for the museum, and then I'm going to come to Europe. So, but you guys have some big news, don't you? Some big things happening over there. You're going to share with the world.
Yeah, it was a big discussion between me and you. The four. Yeah. And at the end, we stop it. So it's a kind of a big moment. Because, it's not that kind of things that you can really plan. But we were in the company talking with Marco and with Kering to try to start a new chapter, without FUR. Because, like I told you, the company was really, sensitive with all these kind of, things. Because we stopped it from a long time, we are not using anymore a lot of things that are not really, still in the policy of the company, and we didn't use a lot of FUR from a lot of animals, but I think that we needed really to do something different. That it's really to work in another way. I mean, it's also for me, it's a really big chapter of my career, because as you know, there was something inside of me that was not really, convinced about, because I love animals, and but I work for fashion, and I started a long time ago that the world was completely different, and it's like that now you really have to, to put a hand on your heart and try to, to do something else. And but for a creative person, it's perfect, because it's like that you put another energy. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's something that makes me feel much better, me and Marco and everybody.
Good. Me too.
And I know that you are happy.
Yes, I'm very happy. I was always a persistent and a voice And I'm happy that you guys made this decision. And for the people that I see, there's 12,000 people watching right now. It's a lot of people. Just to update you that Alessandro and Gucci have made a decision to discontinue using fur, which I think they should be applauded for. And it's a really, an important next step. And it's a really a wonderful one to hear that you guys are have made this decision. I've been a little bit of a voice inside your ear, and I'm happy to hear that. You guys are listening, and I always knew that your love and passion for animals was going to speak the loudest. So, of course, nothing's perfect, but it's a wonderful step in the right direction, and I applaud you guys for it. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, and it's for me and for the company. It's like the right moment to build, a new way to research also, for in terms of also, for creativity. It's different, because for me, every single material is like a language. And when you have fur, it's like that you have another kind of color, another kind of, of shade, another material. So it's beautiful because I think that creativity, it's also something that need kind of a restriction, It's a way to invent something different. It's interesting. I know that it kind of are things that help in terms of, how can I say? It's something that came. It's nothing. That matched really with fashion. It matched with life. It's a big discussion that can be really, invest all the world. But I'm trying to translate from the point of view of a creative person, That is strange, when you are working, you can use anymore something. Like, can you imagine when you are, working with music and you can use a note? So you think, you start to think as something different, you need another.
Yeah. That's great. It's interesting. A new chapter and new problems to solve.
Yeah. But but everybody, the beautiful thing that in the office, all the guys, they were so happy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I try to tell them, that, was not a long time ago when we decided really to stop, and because we were working on it, and I was doing a meeting with them, and I was saying, okay, guys, I think that from now, we need to don't use food anymore, and it's and I saw them faces, and it was like something. Oh, thanks God, was something that I think that make everybody very guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because food, it's outside the food chain.
Yeah.
So it's really different because everybody. All of us know that we have to work on it. It's very complicated, but the most important thing is if you really try to respect, the chain.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I don't know if you, Jared, know. That there are a few, kind of material that we are not using anymore, like the angora. There is a very, it's something that we really don't know how they cut the hair, from the animal. So at the end,
Angora, that's what they make, like the sweaters and things like the Angora.
That is really beautiful, but it's there is something the way that they get the hair that we are not sure. So it's if we are not really sure, we are not using this material. So it's It's that my job is quite complicated because I use a lot of things that the company need to, to check the chain and to check where they came from. I mean, it's more, it's more complicated than the people can think. It's really huge job, and I think that the company, they are really doing really well because we are using a lot of recycled materials like cashmere, like cotton. So it's I think that the food was just one of the most unbelievable things for a fashion for the fashion community. That's why I didn't imagine. I woke up in the morning, I found your message on the phone, and I started to read all the articles from the press, and it was really unbelievable because we did, this kind of decision from the heart, but I didn't understand that it was a really big moment, for the community. So I'm a little.
I know everybody's grateful and thankful for the choice that you made and that Gucci's made, and it's it's a wonderful example to set. And I know that you're gonna address the creative challenges here and do things that are going to surprise and delight us as you always do.
Yeah.
And it's just a beautiful gesture, statement, decision, and I hope it inspires a lot more people around the world. The journey continues.
Yeah. Will be much easier now when you had to wear something. I don't need to take off for coat.
For people that are watching this, there's many times where there would be a piece, and I'd say, "Well, no, I can't wear that," and I'd ask, we can't wear that. And I've been a little annoying maybe with Alessandro and people asking them, to think about not using fur. But I could always tell that Alessandro was thinking about it from the very first time we spoke about it, and how they could move in this direction. But really, really inspiring, and it's an amazing opportunity for you as an artist, and I can't wait to see what you do.
Sure.
But we're turning into the same furry person ourselves. We could maybe make a jacket from our beard. We could cut our beard and make a hat or a pair of gloves or something out of our beards.
Why not? So
human hair.
I come back to my job.
Okay, good. Great to see you.
Me too, and we will see very soon.
Ciao, baby. Ciao. Ciao,
Jared.
Ciao. Grazie.
Grazie.